Now, did you guys think I was going to be gone forever? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sports Tech. I know I haven't said that in a while, nor have I made an episode in a while. It's been too long of a time. My apologies for taking so long to get back to making episodes. I just slacked off pretty bad from the beginning of the summer until now. But football is back, so since I am coming back now, I'm coming back at a good time. So it's great to have football back. The Patriots and the Steelers are actually playing right now on Thursday Night Football. I'm shooting this video on Thursday night, but it's going up Friday morning. No score in the first quarter I'm just looking at it over my shoulder here on my television. Football's back, finally. I'm happy football's back. Been waiting for it all year. Although when it comes to the NFL, it hasn't really been too good of an offseason for the NFL, to be honest. Between the whole Deflategate issue, which has kind of really been a big red mark on the league overall. A lot of off-field incidents that just have not looked good at the NFL. It was kind of nice that they're actually playing tonight and none of the other stuff's going on. I'm happy to see that games are being played finally, and all the talking and stuff is hopefully going to be over with. I know Deflategate's probably not going to end. I know Goodell is probably going to do another challenge after Brady got his suspension overturned, but I don't care. At this point, I really don't care. I mean, do any of you guys still care? I don't care. If you care at all, leave me a comment down below. But yeah, I really don't care about Deflategate anymore. It has literally driven me nuts. But yeah, a lot of storylines going into this season. There's quite a few teams in the NFL that I'm interested in seeing how they're going to do. I'm interested to see how Green Bay is going to do since they lost Jordy Nelson in the preseason. Kind of interested to see how Oakland's going to do now that Carr, their quarterback, has a top-notch receiver in Amari Cooper. Even though he's from Alabama, he played for Alabama, not from Alabama, but I think he's going to be a really good weapon and could be a breakout rookie. I think he could very well be Rookie of the Year this year. It'd be interesting to see how the Rams are going to do when potentially could be their last season in St. Louis? ? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're going to be leaving St. Louis after this year. I personally think they are. I don't see how Kroenke's going to let that nice little piece of land that Stan Kroenke, the Rams owner, is going to have that nice little piece of land sitting out in L.A., and nothing's going to get done with it. He's going to try to do something with it, I bet you. God, what else? I had a bunch of topics off the top of my head. Now I'm trying to remember what else. But yeah, there's just a lot of good storylines. I'm hoping a lot of good teams are looking pretty good for this season. So I'm personally excited to see how the NFL is going to do this year. I hope the Steelers beat the Patriots' butt. Matter of fact, I'll just insert the final score of last night's game right here. And hopefully it'll be able the Steelers win. But I guess we'll just both have to wait and see. College football-wise, obviously I'm wearing an Ole Miss t-shirt and hat, so I'm rooting for Ole Miss. They had a pretty easy first game win over UT Martin this past weekend. I was there for that game. I think the final was like 76-3. So easy win for them. They got another tune-up game this week against Fresno State, which on paper they should win that one pretty easily too. Fresno State would be a little more of a challenge, but I don't think too much. So we'll see how they do come week 3 when they have to go to Alabama to play for their next one. A lot of other interesting storylines from college football too. Obviously, all the trouble that USC's head football coach Steve Sarkisian went through from a little incident he had with some donors at a big event where he may or may not have been drunk. Mixing pain pills and alcohol is not really the best thing to do. So it's going to be interesting to see how they allow him to get treatment. I think he's not going to have a choice. He's got to get treatment. So that's an interesting storyline. There's a lot of good college football yet to see coming up this season. So are you guys excited for college football? I know I am. I'm interested to see Ole Miss and Bama play next week because I know Fresno State's going to be a walkthrough. So but yeah, definitely be interesting to see, and I'm excited. Last little bit of football would definitely be the high school ranks. High school football is going into week 4 this week. Sykeston got a big upset win over Cape Central last week. It was a very exciting game. I had to miss some of the last end of it, but it was exciting. Glad to see the Bulldogs win. They moved to 3-0. They're going to play at Dexter tomorrow night. I will be there shooting highlights of the game, covering it for the Standard Democrats, so be on the lookout for that. and just a lot of other teams have been are going to have pretty interesting ways to the rest of the season. The Malden Green Wave, the Green Wave of Malden, as I often like to refer to them. They had a very interesting second game of the year where they nearly lost to Carruthersville by 1 point. So when those two meet up in districts again at the end of the year, it's going to be interesting to see how that one's going to go between the Rumble and Malden last year during districts, and then going into this season. I think that's going to turn into a nice little rivalry. But yeah, there's a lot of other interesting games coming up. Is Cape Central going to be able to bounce back? Will Jackson get off the schneid and get their first win? If you want to see a lot more info about games that are coming up this week, go over to the Sikeston Standard Democrats Facebook page and go check out the newest episode of The Last Word. David Jenkins, Chris Popes put on a great show. They give a lot of good analysis about games. I produce a show, so I'm a little biased in saying that, but they really do give a lot of great analysis. So be sure to go check it out. Go watch the show, check it out, get your fill of football, high school, a little college, even a little NFL. So be sure to go check it out and enjoy. So that's basically all I wanted to hit sports wise this week. And a little tech news wise, we'll just move on to that. And the biggest news of this week, obviously, is the new iPhones were announced this week in San Francisco. The iPhone 6s and the iPhone 6s Plus, mouthful to say. Not really much is changing. They both have a greater the build design for both of them is a lot better. They're not going to bend as easily, as better known as from #BendGate from last year. Thank you, Unbox Therapy. But I'm excited to see that the iPhones are being built a little better. So like bending's not going to have a problem, because my iPhone has a small bend in it where it bends. It doesn't stand vertically like this. It bends a little like that. So I will probably end up upgrading at the end of the year to get a new iPhone. A little, man, even though I read today that the battery has gone down. Force Touch, as they call, 3D Touch as they call it, or Force Touch is better known what it's referred to as. Not so much interesting, but I think it'd still be nice. So I'll probably end up upgrading to a new iPhone at the end of the year, or to trade mine in to try to fix from the bend. Another big thing that has happened within the past couple of weeks when it comes to the technology side of this show, and another cool thing that I think is really cool, that Android Wear watches can now be paired with iPhones. The app for that was launched, I believe, within the last couple of weeks, to where the new Android watches, like the Moto 360, the LG G Watch Urbane, Asus's new smartwatch, can be paired with an iPhone. All you have to do is download the app, pair the phone, and a lot of the same features from Google can work with the phone. So it's really cool. I'm definitely going to see about trying to make that happen. I really do like the new design of the Moto 360. I'll put some links down in the description with review videos of the new Moto, first impressions and reviews of the Moto 360 from a couple of my favorite YouTube channels, Pocketnow, MKBHD, and I think Android Authority as well. And so be on the lookout, check that out. But yeah, the tech world's buzzing right now. New iPhones out, Android Wear watches coming out. Still a lot of new things coming out. The Moto X, the new Moto X phone just came out recently. I may be getting a Moto X in the I shouldn't say not so distant future. Maybe by the end of the year I may be getting one, because it does look like a really nice phone, and I wouldn't mind having one. Or I may just get an iPhone. I don't know yet. But I think it would be cool to have two different phones. I've always kind of thought that for a while, so I may be investing in both. May not be. I don't know yet, but I'll keep you guys in the loop for that, and let you guys know in the future. So thank you guys for watching this episode. It's nice to be back. Glad to be back finally, making new episodes, making new content. I'm just gonna try to be cranking out some new videos for you guys, because I know a lot of people have been asking me. It's like, hey, when's SportsTech coming back? When are you gonna be doing a new episode? I'm like, well, here you guys go, brand new episode. Also, congrats ahead of time now to a good viewer of the show, Michael O'Brien. He is getting married this weekend, and I will be filming his wedding. So, Michael, congrats to you and your wife and your soon-to-be wife, Amy, on your marriage. I wish you guys nothing but the best and happy things in the future for you guys. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to film your wedding, and I very much look forward to it. So, cheers to you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, wish you guys nothing but the best from here on out. So thank you guys again for watching. Have a great week. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy college sports. NFL's back. Yes, yes, and yes. So till then, enjoy. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. I think coming out Monday too. So I'll see you guys on Monday with a brand new episode. Later.